Uh, I've written probably 4 or 5 dozen articles about those who have done the dance with death. I mean, I've written, there are probably 20 people that I have written about that have danced with death, and it has had a transformative effect upon them. Um, Abraham Lincoln, John Kennedy, John Donne, Alan Seeger, Saul Alinsky, Miguel Cervantes, Kurt Vonnegut, David Hume. The list goes on and on and on and on and on. And back in the 80s, there was a film called Somewhere in Time, and it was, uh, everybody loved the film. And Christopher Reeve starred in it along with Jane Seymour. And if you haven't seen Somewhere in Time, it is just a great film. Um, but after that film, he starred in Anna Karenina. And for that movie, he had to learn how to ride a horse. And in the process of learning how to ride, he kind of fell in love with riding. But tragically, several years after that, he fell in you know, spinal cord injury, and he was paralyzed. He couldn't do anything other than to talk. That was his dance with death. But for the next decade or so, he became involved in trying to help people who have had those kinds of accidents. He could have sat back, paralyzed, and sulked, sitting in the corner, pouting. But he got involved. Very few of us have had accidents while riding a horse. But we've all had, or soon will have, some sort of dance with death. And the question is, how will we respond? Randy Posh, who wrote or gave the last lecture at Carnegie Mellon University, said that we can't control the hand that is dealt to us. We can only control the way we play that hand. And we need to learn how to play the hands that are dealt to each of us. It is transformative. Trust me. I'm a radically different person today than I was after falling off of a ladder and having a subdural hematoma or traumatic brain injury and having prostate cancer. I'm telling you the truth. I am more alive today than I was back in the 60s, and I thought I was driven then. And therefore, read this article about Christopher Reeve. We see him as Superman. He was a Superman in a whole different realm. And we can learn from what he understood about dancing with death. In the meantime, you take care.